Hey guys, VINDEX here with the new Xiaomi presentation.
So, what's the topic of discussion?
It's Mi Mix Fold 2, Mi Pad 5 Pro 12.4 inch, Buds 4 Pro, Watch S1 Pro and Redmi K50 Extreme Edition. So, the main event are Mi Mix Fold 2. The new product is focused on being compact. Fold 2 got brand new hinges, which made it possible to significantly reduce the thickness of the device. As a result, Fold 2 in the unfolded state is only slightly thicker than the normal USB-C port. The thickness in the unfolded state is 5.4 mm, in the folded state only 11.4. Weight of the smartphone 262 grams, which is slightly more than the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and it's super impressive. The internal EcoSquare OLED display of Fold 2 has a diagonal of 8.02 inches and 2K resolution. The essence of EcoSquare OLED technology is the elimination of one layer, which increases brightness and improves color rendering. The display is made with LTPO technology, so it supports automatic adjustment of frame rate in a wide range from 1 to 120 Hz. Protection is provided by a new generation ultra-thin protective glass with a thickness of 0.03 mm. The external display is 6.56 inches Full HD Samsung E5 AMOLED panel. The maximum frame rate here is also 120 Hz. Both screens support automatic color temperature adjustment depending on lighting conditions. Fold 2 received stereo speakers. The battery is 4500 mAh and supports wired charging up to 67 watts. The smartphone, as befits a flagship, is built on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip, coupled with LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 flash memory. Fold 2 main camera is created in collaboration with Leica and is represented by 3 modules. The main one uses a 50-megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor, a wide-angle lens, and an optical stabilization system. There's also a module with 13-megapixel sensor and an ultra-wide-angle lens with an EFR of 15mm, and a module with an 8-megapixel sensor and a telephoto lens. The front camera is 20 megapixel. Now to the prices. They've already been announced. 256 gigs of storage will cost you almost $1,400. Half a terabyte will cost you almost $1,500. And 1 terabyte will cost you almost $1,800. Thus, the Mix Fold 2 is much cheaper than the Galaxy Z Fold 4. And now to a new tablet. It is presented as a business device with a case, built-in keyboard and stylus. In fact, this is a slightly improved Mi Pad 5 Pro with a larger screen and a number of other improvements. Xiaomi Mi Pad 5 Pro 12.4 inch, I will call it Mi Pad 5 Pro further. So, it has an IPS screen with a diagonal of 12.4 inches and a resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixels. The screen supports HDR10 and the maximum frame rate here is 120 Hz. The hardware platform has not changed. It is still Qualcomm Snapdragon 870, but the capacity of the battery has increased. It is now 10,000 mAh battery. The maximum charging power is 67 watts. Another improvement is the front camera. It uses a sensor with a resolution of 20 megapixels. Xiaomi noticed that it provides a better picture than the iPad Pro camera. The main camera has several sensors with a resolution of 50 and 2 megapixels. Mi Pad 5 Pro got a USB 3.2 Gen 1 port with support for video output. It can be used as an additional screen along with laptop or PC. Mi Pad 5 Pro weighs 620 grams and is 6.66mm thick. The tablet will be available in 3 colors: black, silver, and green. The device is made in a metal case equipped with 4 speakers, 2 microphones, and a Bluetooth 5.2 adapter. It uses MIUI 13 for pad. As for the prices, 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage will cost you $415, 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage will cost you almost $500, and 12 gigs of RAM with half a terabyte storage will cost you $595. And now to the headphones. The model is available in gold and black for $163. For that money, the user gets stylish headphones with 11mm speakers, active noise cancellation system, up to 9 hours of battery life and up to 38 hours with the case, and of course IP54. The headphones can be fully charged in as little as half an hour, with a 5-minute recharge providing an additional 3 hours of listening time. SBC, AAC, and LHDC 4.0 audio codecs are supported, as well as spatial audio surround sound. Xiaomi's 46mm flagship smartwatch boasts a round AMOLED screen protected by sapphire glass in a stainless steel case. Battery life reaches 14 days. The new generation of fast wireless charging is also announced. The watch has support for third-party apps. Among the main features, 1.47-inch AMOLED screen with a 480 resolution, 500 mAh battery, water protection, GPS, Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, continuous monitoring of heart rate and blood oxygen level. More than 100 sports modes are supported. The Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro is available from $222. When buying, you can choose a variety of straps, including leather and steel. The Redmi K50 Extreme Edition is built on the top-of-the-line Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 system, complete with a large cooling system with an area of 13,000 square millimeters. If the smartphone's appearance looks familiar to you, it's no surprise. The Redmi K50 Extreme Edition is practically a copy of Xiaomi 12. The smartphone has a 6.67-inch OLED flat screen with 120Hz frame rate, 120-bit color representation, and an increased resolution of 1.5K. The pixel density is at the level of the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and the novelty is also the first Redmi flagship for a long time with a sub-screen fingerprint scanner. Redmi K50 Extreme Edition got a 5000 mAh battery with support for 120-watt fast charge. It is mediated by the proprietary Surging P1 chip. The main camera system is represented by 3 modules. The main one is a 108-megapixel Samsung S5 HM6 sensor with a wide-angle lens and an optical stabilization system. There is also a module with 8-megapixel sensor and an ultra-wide-angle lens, and a module with a 2-megapixel sensor for macro. Redmi K50 Extreme Edition got stereo speakers, NFC chip, IP53 dust and water protection, standard headphone jack, and MIUI 13. The smartphone is 8.76mm thick and weighs 202 grams. There's a variety of versions of this model. 8 gigs of RAM and 256 of storage will cost you $490, 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage for $535, and 12 gigs of RAM and half a terabyte of storage for almost $600. Redmi K50 Extreme Edition has a special version created in collaboration with the Formula 1 Mercedes-AMG F1 team. The variant is called Mercedes-AMG F1 Team Championship Edition, and from the usual version it differs only in the external design and the stylistic of the racing car and the team's brand colors. The price of this version is $625 with maximum storage capacity. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what do you think about Fold 2, K50 Extreme Edition, Mi Pad 5 Pro 12.4 inch, and of course about Buds 4 Pro.